Hi everyone, here for round 2. It's been a couple of days since I posted and I just wanted to check in a little bit. Something about parking in front of a supermarket makes me very introspective and talkative about my feelings. I feel a lot better today in terms of like menucha and relaxation and inner peace. I for sure have no more answers and I for sure don't feel like I got it. But the immense outpour of love and support that I got from posting my last video, whether it's family or friends or even a comment on my previous video from someone I have no idea who it is. Like, I'm so humbled that people even listen to me. It was also super helpful and therapeutic to be able to send that video about what I'm feeling and how I feel to the people that I love and care about, both family and friends, you know, without having to have this like redundant conversation like, oh, we think my daughter's autistic, oh, we think my daughter, why, because of these reasons, what happened, this is what happened. It just feels very draining and daunting, the idea of thinking to have that conversation multiple times. Even with the people I do want to tell it to, it just feels very overwhelming to try to have that conversation 30 times with everyone who I did want to let know. So it was super freeing to, you know, have the video as a explanation for where I'm at. But the people that just reached out to me, like text messages, voice notes, emails, you know, emojis, like things that seem so small and insignificant, like just the words of I am a support in whatever way you want, or I love you and your daughter's lucky to have you. To hear people say that and recognize that is so much for me. Like, that's the building blocks that are going to get me through it, you know? Step by step. It just feels really good to know that there are people and even friends of mine who have children that are also struggling with similar struggles and diagnoses that I'm facing. You know, to hear them say after years and years of having experienced this firsthand, to say that it was necessary or welcome what I said, like, that's very humbling to hear people think that I have anything to bring to the table. I mean, I really am like still so much in the dark. It was just that glimmer of hope and light being told that, you know, we will likely have that diagnosis gives me such a sense of like there's hope, you know. And so I just wanted to check in a few days after hearing that, like beyond the state of shock where it's like starting to sink in, and it actually feels much better. And there's a lot of things that I begin to notice nuanced things in Aubrey that I didn't notice before, that I'm doing more research. I mean, I'm definitely not trying to find things that aren't there, but things that are there and that I'm excited to work on with her, you know, and be positive about that potential for our future. And I just wanted to bring something up, is that like I went through so much in my life before I got married, before I had children, that I really do believe that Hashem gives us exactly what we need in terms of like basic training, you know, like whatever led you up to this point, whoever you are, wherever you're from, like Hashem literally put you through a basic training to specifically tailor make your strengths, you know, to be put to work in this experience. For me, I'm just like so type A personality and everything needs to be a certain way. So Hashem's like, okay, we're going to work on that, and you're going to not get out of the house exactly when you think, and your kid's not going to dress exactly how you want, and they're going to need to do certain things before you want them to do it, meaning they're not going to, you know, follow your direct schedule. It's just, there's so many nuanced ways where it's like my beautiful, amazing, awesome child is going to challenge the heck out of me. And I'm equal parts afraid and excited, you know, that like this is the new reality. And every time new things happen in my life and our lives, I think it's like so scary. You're like, whoa, 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 everything has a place. Where is this fitting, you know? And like slowly everything kind of shifts a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, until you're actually able to see the framework and how everything really is, you know, this mosaic of like everything does have a place. And then when that happens, there's going to be something new. There's going to be a new piece, you know, it's going to constantly be different. But I just feel like Hashem really does give us what we can handle. You know, sometimes at certain points, like on Monday, I felt like, I don't know. I don't know if I could handle this. And I don't know if this is going to be something that I'm going to be able to walk through, you know, with grace, as like, and be able to do it as a wife, as a mom of two. You know, like if all I had was Aubrey, I could do it. I could give up my heart and my soul and my spirit and my physical being for her. But like there's other aspects of life, and like self-care for myself, and being a good wife to my husband, and being a mom to the other child in my life. Like there's so many considerations. But you know, when you start to let the other puzzle pieces move aside and move around, and everything starts to kind of fall into place, it just feels, you start to have that menucha, you start to have that inner peace in your spirit and your soul. And I just am starting a little bit to feel it, a little bit, and I'm sure it'll get taken away, but for now we're feeling good. So thanks, I just wanted to check in. Bye.